Hey, also, this is the foundation. How about them Cowboys? So after being embarrassed and shut out last week against the Colts, Cowboys come back, bounce back this week. Um, you know, winning the division, um, getting the NFC East playoff invitation, earning a playoff spot by beating the Buccaneers 27-20. Before I get into my final thoughts, Tyron Crawford is going to be okay. So he's going to be probably the one of the handful of players that is either going to be very limited or not going to play at all. There's a lot of things you can take away from this game. There's a lot of positive. There's a lot of things that you can say I'm still not satisfied, and the referees and all that. But I'll start off with I'm still not satisfied. Now against a bad defense like the Bucks, I wasn't expecting 40 point performance like how we did against Jacksonville, but I expected to be at least a little bit more efficient, and then a little bit more. This gets to my next point. We lost respect inside that goal line area on offense. I mean, before it was our most feared thing. It was like, don't allow the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys are not going to make big plays. Don't allow them to get within the 5-yard line because that's all. That's pretty much a done deal. That's how much respect and fear that we put in other teams. Now it's like it's a joke now. Whether it's bad big play calling, the play to Gallup was a well executed play, but the bad play calling, like I'm pretty sure the defense was laughing. They're like, the Cowboys are gonna do something that's desperate, and sure enough, that Cooper play was a desperate looking play, and it wasn't even cute. It was desperate. If you're gonna give Zeke the ball, he needs to be under center because Zeke can have that momentum. I know it's a look that hey, we could run the read option. That read option needs to be a Dak play because the tendency is gonna be, let's go with Zeke looking first. Unless you have a smart playmaker or this the defensive player was in the right place at the right moment. That's the thing and all that. The other thing you can run is the quarterback draw out of that look as well too. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I know Amari Cooper didn't have a big game, but yes, we need to get him the ball because he is the big playmaker guy. But that's pretty much the only things I'm gonna say negative, and that's only out of negative I won't take. Because Dak didn't turn over the ball. That's probably the most positive thing. Technically, the Cowboys did give up 2 sacks, but one was finally called back because, the referees finally saw that a lot of times when Dak is getting sacked, they grab his face mask. But, going back to Amari Cooper, yes, he's the big playmaker. Yes, we need to get him the ball. But now you're starting to see an impact with him, because Cole Beasley, before Amari Cooper got here, Cole Beasley was a security blanket and still somewhat is the security blanket. You start to see him come back. So that's the balancing act that they need to work on next. Is that Amari Cooper needs to make the big plays or be the playmaker. Cole Beasley, let's be that security blanket. Because if they're gonna buzz those linebackers in front of Cooper and all that, open up that more, and then this is where Dak needs to take advantage. Like, okay, that opening is open. Bing, 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 bing. Let's give Kobe the ball. Bing, 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 bing. If Gallup can continue to get better, capitalizing on his plays, hey, then that's gonna only make it more fun for Amari Cooper. Because and then also Amari Cooper is having an effect on Zeke. Zeke is not seeing those 8-9 men in the box. So you got that going. The defense, I mean, what more can you not say? I mean, probably the most negative thing is like, I wish we had more interceptions, and takeaways and stuff like that. But, Randy Gregory, he had the biggest impact. Talking about Randy Gregory though, gotta talk about D-Law. D-Law, his first sack in like 3 games, but now you're starting to see, in the last couple, especially in the last couple of weeks with Randy Gregory, he's starting to take advantage of the protection sliding to D-Law side, the tight end staying over there, the running backs chipping. It creates a lot of opportunities for Randy Gregory, and Randy Gregory is taking advantage of it. He made the play. What I've been calling for weeks is that, if you want to be really doomsday, create your own offense. The offense, damn it, if the offense doesn't want to do it for them. And you saw Jalen Smith pick up that ball, boom, down touchdown, help the offense and all that. So that was probably the biggest thing, and that was probably probably the most impact play of the game last week. Yesterday. LVE was all over the place. Another 10 plus tackle game. Jalen Smith. I know probably was the defensive score just because of the defensive score and all that kind of things. But I just believe that Jalen has that his vibe. He infects the whole team with his vibe and all that emotional leader type. I just believe that he has that affection over the team and all that. And you feel it with every play that he makes. He's like boom, it's like ooh, everybody goes, oh crap. So yeah. Now these refs. So now we're creating penalties now. The defensive player has the right to move his gap assignment. If he wants to give that look of getting inside leverage or inside look, that's his deal. And besides, the play clock was down already. So, and again, Randy Gregory, what he's supposed to do, Winston still has the ball in his hand. It's like I'm trying to create a play where it's 2nd and 5 into I don't know what the play was. But 2nd and 5 maybe into a 3rd and 15. Whatever the situation. Talking about that, if you want to protect these quarterbacks, then you got to give a little bit something to the defense. Either call, it's going to affect my quarterback, but the hell with it. If you don't want the quarterback to be force feed to the ground, then call that. Then bring back that real, like how they used to with the in the grasp. As soon as you get his hands on him, and it looks like it's gonna be it looks like even it's gonna look like it's gonna be down tackled. In the grasp. Doesn't matter if he throws it away or nothing. He was in the grasp. Take away that when he outside the pocket and he gets to throw it away. Make him make the decision. If he throws it away, doesn't matter if he gets it down. Doesn't matter if he gets beyond the line of scrimmage. That's automatic. And an offensive player is not in the area. That's grounding. That's how you protect the players. The Xavier was one. They gotta adopt the college play where you get to review and all that because not this Xavier was tons of players on each team. It's like they're turning their bodies sideways and it's not their fault that the guy is like jumping in the air and then all of a sudden curling down. And where he meets when he meets up with the defensive player, his head is right there, So it's all about the intent. Some of them they're on the ground and they're just like look like they're embracing for the hit. They're like, okay, from there I was like, oh crap, I gotta cover up because he's gonna hit into me, and look like they're doing that, So that's gotta be reviewed. So next week we got the Giants. Other than we can go 5-1 in the division. It's still important because our offense again hasn't looked good all year. So I'm not saying that we should just go, hey, let's take it out on the Giants. No, we still can improve, going after the Giants and all that, or get some positive things going against the Giants and all that. So yeah, other than some guys being very limited or not playing at all, this team doesn't deserve, the offense, especially the offense, doesn't deserve to rest. All right, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Paniola boys, and like always, go Cowboys.